Well, I'm sitting in St Pancras station in London, and I've split the camera around. Look at that sailing. The station is amazing, absolutely amazing. Just shows you we used to be able to make things. So it's the end of the London to Brighton weekend, and it's been very successful. A little bit nervous, a little bit fraught, and a little bit trying at times, but we managed to get to the end. Couldn't have done it without my family and the guys who work for us. Really big effort from everybody, which I'm really pleased about. The transport lads who brought me car down, who work for us, they're en route home now. I'm calling it an auction on the way home, picking a van up, so kill two birds with one stone. And last night we had a team photo of all the little group of us in an Italian restaurant in Brighton. And I wear glasses. After I took the picture, I thought, that's a lovely picture. And then this morning, when I put my glasses on, I blew it up. And there's some total random stranger behind us doing this this one-fingered gesture. So if there's anybody out there, I do know a few people from Brighton, but anybody out there from Brighton that knows me and they know who this fella is, give us a ring. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to send him a wig, and then next year he can sit on my table with some hair next to me. Bye-bye now. Right, Monday morning, what's happening? A little Singular Man special. We've got a chap coming to have a look at it this morning. He actually bought a Singer off us last year. Somebody called Guy. He's come up from down Brighton way, where we were yesterday, to be fair. He bought a little 4AB off us last year. Nice little car. And he's interested in this one. Mark's just giving it a bit of a buff off there. He's just ran it up the temperature. I think you like it. I think it's what he's looking for. So we'll see what he thinks. He's the one that came in last night. Oh, so this came in last night when we did the London to Brighton car run. We obviously had the car in the back of this van, and they overnighted in Brighton. On the way back up, they picked this up. It's a nice little van, Volkswagen Transporter, 19 plate. This is how you see it, how it's come. So it doesn't need tidying, balloting, servicing. It's on 33,000 warranted miles on there. Like you see, it's nice and straight. In the back, got it in the back. Bought it out in the back. It's obviously been some sort of maintenance van, joiner's van, something like that. No tow bar fitted, which is always a good thing on a van. A little bit of drama here on the wheel arch. And the rest of the body is lovely and straight. Nice roof rack on there. So yeah, be coming up for sale shortly. Again, like I say, wants a good valet, wants a good clean and a service, and be coming up for sale. And probably a lot cheaper than Bottom Bow. I said I was never going to buy any more motorbikes, Ferrari Classics, because, to be fair, they are bad sellers. There's not a lot of profit in them. In fact, there's zero profit in them mostly, and they stick around for ages and ages and ages. The only good thing is they don't take any space up. But this one, I'm not going to tell you what it is, I'll show you later in the video. This one is one for me collection of sports mopeds. It's a little bit modern, don't get us wrong. I think it's only about 25-year-old, but it's one I have already got in an older guise. But this one just came up and I thought, that's tidy, and it was cheap. I thought, well, I'll have it. So there you go. So we've just arrived at the auction venue where I'm going to pick this bike up from. I've never been to I've been to this auction, but not to this site. It's obviously on a river or estuary or whatever it is, but there's loads of barges and it's quite a nice place. Yeah, let's go and get the bike and have a look. Oh, that's the seatbelt noise, if you can hear that bleeping in the background. We're just getting back from Hull with a little bike on the back. I'll show you in a minute. Get parked up and get through here whether I can. Might have to get out. Anyway, we're back in one piece. That's the main thing. Looks small for him. He looks like a monkey on a mangle, doesn't he? Look at this. He's Barry Sheene coming up the hill. Go on, Mark, give it some, son. So there it is, a little moped we picked up today. Mark's just had it up the hill. It actually started and ran, you saw him driving it. Well, it was struggling a bit, but I don't think they were meant for grown-ups, so they were meant for young skinny lads. But yeah, nice original little thing. Nice little project for somebody.
Down Sheffield, I've just picked up 2 new bits of machinery for the construction side of the business. They are power barrows. What goes in them is basically a mixture of aggregate and bitumen, and you use them to mix what's known as slurry seal, which is a very effective and cheap way of sealing footpaths and roads. Yeah, we've already got a few of these. I think we've got about 5 or 6. So here's number 7 and 8, and they look brand new. I mean, I don't even think this one's been used. Right, so we've just arrived back at Berkeley with the barrows. I mean, this one in particular is brand new. I mean, look in there. Nothing's been in there. Absolutely nothing, and very little's been on that one. And you can tell if they've been used or not a lot, or if they haven't, because for reference, this is our current one that we're using most days. This is what a used one looks like, and this isn't really old. It's only about 3 years old. That's what they look like inside after a few years. See how the paddles have worn down. But yeah, moving back over to them new ones, I think they're a good purchase, both of them.
Just a quick video, just tell you where we're up to. I don't think I've done one since Brighton, not one of my little blog things. So yeah, got back from Brighton on Monday. Got a couple of trains up from Brighton into London, St Pancras, and then King's Cross and home. Like I say, the guys in their pit van picked a Volkswagen Transporter up. That's coming up for sale shortly. Nice low mileage thing. Anybody want a van out there? It's a nice one. I mean, basic van, like as in like a basic model. You know, it hasn't got massage seats or anything like that, but it's really low mileage and straight. Nice van, nice van, and it'll be well under book price. What else is happening? No, sold the blue single mans we had reserved. And a lot of people out there thought, well, we had that reserved for a long time. Well, I did. I had it reserved for a long time because I had it reserved for a nice guy. It's actually a guy who bought my little Singer 4AB off us last year or the year before. A chap called Guy and his wife, 2 lovely people. True to the word. The car was nice for them though. I did them a good deal on the car, and the car was nice. I could have took theirs in part exchange, which wouldn't have been a problem, but because the car was selling them was so realistically priced, it would have meant I'd give them, I'd have had to give them a lot less for their car. And to be fair, sometimes, when you own a classic car and you've done work on it and you've used it for a couple of years or whatever, a year or 2 years or whatever, or 10 years, that car, and it's easy for you to sell. I mean, people come along all the time and they'll ask us questions. Oh, what's that for? What's it? And I'll just say, well, I don't know. Well, why don't you know? You should know. Well, I don't know everything. So, So that's where we are with that. Where we at? Sold the Singer. Few inquiries coming in. Had a good tidy out in the workshop. Like I say, we completed Brighton, and there's one or two things to do to the car. We had problems with overheating all the way through the run. I know there was a lot of traffic in London, but the car was overheating, and I don't particularly know why. Could be an advanced timing issue. I don't know, but we need to get that really sorted. It's something we can easily do. We just put an electric pump on, hidden out the way somewhere, or a fan, or both, or water's cooling. So there's a lot we can do with that. Not disappointed in the car one little bit. Gear selection was horrific, to be fair. Every gear was great, and a little bit of driving technique on my behalf, possibly, but I think the clutch has a lot to play with it. We actually got over the finish line in Brighton, literally a foot over, and the clutch went totally. The clutch went, just went. And the reason for that was I'd been dragging the clutch a bit because we had problems with a tick over. The car wouldn't tick over. Weeks before we did the run, we took it out for a run, and it ticked over beautiful. It was like a little saw machine, ticking over, no problems. Took it on the run. Every single set of traffic lights coming out of London, poof, cut out. Unless you had the tick over racing. When you have the tick over racing, you then have difficulties getting it into gear. So you have to put the hand throttle off. As soon as you put the hand throttle off, bang, she cuts out. So you're trying to start it in gear. So a lot of faff on. But I do think we could possibly know the problem with that. On the run, we conked out about, I can't even remember what it was, not even half a mile, quarter of a mile from the end, the throttle jammed on. And what had happened is the induction tube where the carb sits on and all the throttle mechanism, it jammed. The solder had come off the top and it jammed fully open. So we couple of cable ties and I pulled it back. But I couldn't see. I put my glasses on, right? And I said, I can't see. And she says, well, you put your glasses on. I said, I've got my glasses on, but my eyes, when you sit on a car for 60 mile, that's vibrating like that. Your eyes, your pupils are like doing this. And I couldn't see a thing. But anyway, we got over the line. The car, in general, pulls like a train. Honestly, it had 4 of us on, and I'm no Slim Jim. And it didn't half give it some. Clayton Hill, not a problem. I was overtaking Clayton Hill, no bother. And if the clutch had been better, I do think I would have been able to do a gear change going up Clayton Hill into second gear and really give it some cocoa, but it's just one of them things. What else is happening this week? We're off to the NEC tomorrow. We've got the classic car show. I go every year with my wife and one of my friends. Last year was a bit of a washout really, because I had problems with my back. But this year should be good. Should be good to have a good look around and meet some people, have a look at some cars. Should be good. I'll take some pictures and do a video, and yeah, that should be good. Now, where am I going now? Now I'm off to the Tame Valley Training Estate. We've got some jobs. I've got some guys I'm meeting down there at 10 o'clock. Show them some work. It's just an ongoing thing that we have down there. In general, everywhere else is busy. Renovation house is coming on. Although there's been one or two sad issues up there, but we won't go into that. Yeah, Davey's cracking on with the tiling. Kitchen got delivered yesterday. What else happened? Something else happened. Something else got delivered, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, stairs. Got the stairs. Picked the stairs up yesterday. So we'll actually have an upstairs. So it's all on track. So should be finished for Christmas, hopefully. Anyway, I've got to crack on because I'm busy. Bye. And here it is, the refurbishment house. Complete with its new extension. An old front door. Door's got to be changed. That's one of the last jobs. Coming in now, you can see the size of it. And I've got lights. Lights, camera, action. There's a little extension at the front. I think it was well worth putting on. Everybody said it wasn't, but it was. Of course it was. Coming through, there's the kitchen in boxes. The lads are just starting to fit the kitchen there. The kitchen's there. Walking through, there's the bifolds. And you can just see how much light that sky lantern let in. Spin the camera around just to give you an overall length of the house now compared to what it was. So in here we've got the utility room, a little wet room. It's all lined out, plumbed up, first fix, ready for tiling. Should be nice. Spin the camera around again. There's the stairs. Obviously it looks a strange configuration, but it's to save space. We'll put a cupboard underneath. Probably sheet of glass in that area there. It's ideal having the stairs because we've been up and down on ladders. Well, I'll rephrase that. Davey's been up and down on ladders for months. This is the master bedroom. It's all finished. A little bit of decorating left to do. You see with the vaulted ceiling. French doors. We could put a Juliet balcony on there. Jack and Jill bathroom. We'll be able to go from one side to the other. The door's just shut though, can't get in. Have to go back on here. Anyway, this is the bathroom. The bathroom, it looks big, and it is big for the house. But I think the house needed something to set it apart from other little houses up here. So I have gone to town a bit with the bathroom. We have a nice shower, double basin bath, toilet, freestanding. All the toilets are freestanding. Front room. Again, not massive, but you can't make it, if a house has only got a small footprint, you can't really do much with it. But I think I've done as much as I can with this house. And a little box room there. Again, you probably get a double bed in tight or a single bed. And I've also put a cupboard at the top of the stairs because there was no storage space in the house. So a useful cupboard in there. A couple of electricity points there. We could put the router or anything in there really. And back downstairs. Like I say, we need a glass and we need a handrail on there just to finish it off. But what a difference this house is. When you look back on the other videos and the old photos of it, it's unreal. I'll just pop round the back and show you around the back, because I don't think I've showed people around the back. So we've dug all the old path up, block paved this. Obviously we've put new services in there, gas and electric, took them off the pole. New back door on there, which is the new extension. Oh, we pulled all the old fence out, put a new fence up the back, and bushes. It was hideous really. We've got some services there for a summer house. There's the block paving again. We'll have to wash the brickwork down with a bit of brick acid, I think, when we're finished. But yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. When you look around at the other houses up here, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but massive difference. Put a wall in there as well, compared to the rest of the houses. Just everything else looks dated. But there you have it. Bye bye now.